Well, I'll tell you what, Mark, you're going to have a hard time following that. Mark Malde, you are up. Jim McCorm of St. Charles, you will be next. Mark Malde began his softball career in 1976 playing a tournament in Albert Lea with several of his high school buddies. He continues playing today, some 38 years later, for one of Minnesota's premier Masters team in the Minnesota Merchants. In the early days, Mark played for teams out of Rochester, including Jake's Boys, the Rochester Businessmen, and Mackin Plumbing. Most games are played in southeastern Minnesota, with an occasional tournament being played in the TC. He did not play his first national tournament until 1993, when he played for perennial powerhouse Newell Concrete out of Bloomington. They finished second in Class A, losing the championship game by a score of 26-25. Wow. Mark continued to play out of the Twin Cities for such noble teams as Miller, Minnesota Easton, Coffee Cup, and finally his current team, the Minnesota Merchants, which he has played with since 2000. Mark's first national championship came in 2002, playing COED Majors for Johnny's Saloon out of Elbow with a team of good friends from the Rochester area. The following year, Mark won his first of 3 men's national championships with the Minnesota Merchants. Mark has that rare combination of great bat control and power. A ball he hit almost 20 years ago at the Fireman's Main Field that soared over the second rung of the water tower in right field, and it's still being talked about today. Wow. Mark's softball highlights are 4 national championships, 5 national championships runner-ups, 12 Minnesota state titles. Mark's personal awards at state and national are 3 state tournament MVPs, 2 national tournament MVPs, 5 national tournament batting titles, 1 national tournament home run title. In 7 national tournaments, Mark hit over 900. 17 national first team All-American, with 5 of those being majors. Oh, I'm tired just reading about it. Please welcome an outstanding athlete, Mark Malde.
Mike and Becky Mackin for nominating me for this award, and this truly is humbling to me. In order to achieve this status, you have to have a very strong and deep support team, and I've been fortunate to have that for many years. Started way back with my dad. I was his bat boy. Benny Borgen just brought up a stat sheet from 1972 on the season. My dad batted .720. And I can tell you he was a better outfielder than he was a hitter. So he was a tremendous ball player. He probably would be in the Hall of Fame now, but he quit to coach me, and so I'll be forever grateful for that. My mom, of course, ran me all over the place playing ball. I was fortunate enough to marry a beautiful woman, Kathy Malde. We've been married for 33 years, and she's allowed me to act like a young boy still at the old age of 55. 2 beautiful daughters are here, Sarah and Jacqueline. 3 grandkids couldn't be here. They'd cause too much disturbances. In the early days, I see about 5 ball players I played with in the early days, early 80s. Brett Bombeck, Joe Jennison, Bob Conway, Roger Cotton, and Dean Taluga, and I'm fortunate to remain friends with them to these days. Matter of fact, I still play with Brett Bombeck and Dean Taluga. They continued to teach me the lessons that my dad taught me, and that is play hard, cheer for your team, no trash talking. And I can tell you the difference between a good and great ball player is all in your head, and I can tell you without a doubt these guys are good ball players. Explain that to the back table, please. I continue to play softball this day for the Minnesota Merchants. It's a team that's been around 30 years. It's a great group of guys. 6 or 7 of them are here today. I really appreciate them being down here. We have a great team, and I'll close with this one final thing for the Minnesota Merchants, and that's with a question, and that is, what are the right amount of national championships to win? And the answer is, one more. Thank you.